What's up, everybody, and welcome to The Rewire. I'm Chris, if you're just now joining us. Anyways, I like to do these videos. It's kind of crazy how I do these videos, because I love doing these videos when I had a very rough day, and today was rough. It started off highly stressful, okay? And as I've mentioned in previous videos, I have an anxiety disorder that I try to manage. So I feel like stress is a little bit different, because stress is something that I kind of understand. You know, I have these things that I can say, these are triggering my stress. And so I'll just share a little bit just about what's been going on in my life. And some of you who are workaholics or just have a lot of balls that you're juggling in the air, you might be able to relate to some of this. So anyways, you know, just this week, past couple weeks have been, just filled with things that I need to do, need to get done, right? And today I was just feeling extremely overwhelmed. And a few of them is, you know, my son has had multiple projects that he's had to do that I've been helping him out with. Now, his mom and I, we split custody, so I don't have him during the week. So I helped him out with a lot of these projects. I'm trying to, you know, call him and talk to him and, hype him up before he has to do some kind of presentation at school. And then I've been trying to follow up with him after school. And remember, you know, all while I also have a big writing project that I'm working on the side that I'm trying to do. I'm working on multiple projects at work, some of them via social media. Some of you have seen my mom and I did some videos for Children of Alcoholics Week. I'm trying to launch that. I have a big fundraising event that I'm doing for work next week. I'm trying to get the information out about that. Every Wednesday night I run a meeting for the clients at my work. I work at a drug and alcohol rehab, and that every single Wednesday that drains me because there's ordering food for it, there's sending out a mass text to about 100 people, and then there's all this information I need to give them about upcoming events. And then aside from that, there's just my day-to-day stuff of, you know, calling people, checking up on other projects and emails and all these other things, and it felt overwhelming. And something I'm a proponent of is mindfulness and meditation. And I was so busy today, and this is one of the reasons why I found mindfulness so intriguing in the first place, because I was so busy today that, you know, my brain was telling me, Chris, you don't have time to take a break today and have a mindfulness practice, right? My brain is telling me, Chris, there is too much to get done for you to take 10 minutes and just calm down and reset. And a lot of us can feel like that when we have all these things that we're doing. We feel like we can't take a break, you know, especially when I'm trying to manage my anxiety. You know, if I start putting stuff on the back burner or taking a pause, those things start building up in me, and then they become even worse. Now, on a biological level, here's the problem. When I'm feeling stressed and anxious, and this goes for every human being out there, there's a part of the brain that's responsible for problem solving and logical decision making. And when my stress is activated, or when your stress, when anybody's stress is activated, that part for problem solving and logical decision making is not working properly. So I'm actually being less efficient. I'm not being as good at my job, and I'm going to forget things if I don't calm down and relax. So I literally had to take a break from work, and it was just at my desk. I took 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes to myself. I closed my laptop, I turned my cell phones upside down, and I did a mindfulness practice. And I know I do some reviews of different apps. One of my favorite ones is this one called Buddhify. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little spin wheel on there. And this wheel, it has a million different things. One of them's can't sleep, one of them's pain and illness, one of them's walking in the city, and there's one right here where it said feeling stressed. Right? So I can use these, and it's a guided meditation. I was able to use it, and all it did was simply, it just allowed me to sit down and kind of just first, you know, just closing my eyes, taking a few deep breaths, and just getting in the moment, you know, not worrying about just, you know, for these next 10 minutes, it's my 10 minutes where I don't got to worry about everything that needs to get done, right? And then this meditation, it went through a body scan where I was actually feeling the sensations in my body. And what that does is allows me to feel in my body what stress actually feels like, right? But in the meantime, you know, my brain isn't running off on all the things that I have to do. My brain's focusing on just the sensations in my body. And I did that. I did some counting breaths. I'm telling you this, after 10 minutes, I opened my eyes and it literally felt like 1,000 pounds were lifted off my shoulders. I was reinvigorated. I was ready to attack the day, right? I immediately took out a piece of paper, because what meditation does for me, it gives me clarity, right? And I was able to take out a piece of paper and just start strategizing my day and create a to-do list, right? And organize things by priority. I made some lists, I sent some emails and all sorts of stuff. And from those 10 minutes that I spent, my day went exponentially better, right? I'm here doing a video to share that with you, because I'm just trying to teach everybody what the importance of this stuff is. So if you haven't started yet, I highly suggest that you download one of these apps and just check it out. You'll see some of these things that I'm talking about. And if you can relate to anything I was sharing about feeling overwhelmed and feeling stressed, and this might benefit you, or if you know somebody who's a stress case and it might benefit them, like this video and share it and watch it again if you have to. But there's a lot of things out there that can help you manage just the stresses of every day. All right, y'all, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.